Most RV parks that you run into that have full hookups is going to have 50 amp breakers, 30 amp breakers, and 20 amp breakers, which you see right here. 50. I have a 30 amp rig, it's plugged in, and my Starlink is plugged into the 20 amp.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Simple Mile. I'm Daniel, along with my wife Terry, and our two dogs, Dinky and Bella, slurping up water. Uh, Today, we're going to talk about uh, living on 30 amps, which is our rig is a 30 amp motorhome. So you just seen Terry was trying to blow dry her hair, and of course, we flipped the breaker. And why is that? Well, you've only got 30 amps. When you got the air conditioner on, the hot water heater, and coffee pot, the um, blow dryer is just too much and it overloads the system. And that's when you overload the system, you flip a breaker. Let's take a look at things in our RV, what they actually use for is amperage. These are real actual numbers. The AC unit uses 13 to 15 amps. Hot water heater right here, that's 12 to 14 amps. Next, we have the coffee pot. Our coffee pot uses 8 to 10 amps. And more surprisingly, Terry's hair dryer, 12 to 15 amps. So common sense tells you, you know, that's more than 30 amps. We can't use everything at one time. The bottom line is when you pull more amperage than what your breakers are rated at, the breaker flips, either inside your rig or at the pedestal. And if you flip them too many times, it actually puts a wear on your system. Here's our top tips for managing the power within inside your rig. Probably the biggest one and the most common sense one is don't use everything inside your rig at one time. The second thing you can do is use propane. Um, our hot water heater, for example, operates on electric or propane. So we can use propane to heat the hot water heater on a, especially like a hot day. And that way we still have the AC going and we can have the coffee pot. That way we're not flipping a breaker because we're heating with propane. The third thing we can do is the time when you use those energy hogs for like maybe use your microwave when your AC cycles down, or use your hair dryer once you've made coffee. Installing a soft start on your AC will help a lot because that cuts down on that initial surge of amperage that your AC needs to kick in. Make yourself a chart. This can help out a lot and keeps you from having to memorize what all your appliances are using. Some surge protectors have a load shedding capability. Can be super handy. And lastly, go analog or battery. So there you have it. That's life for us living on 30 amps. If you like our content, you like our videos, hey, share with your RV buddies. We need your support. Like, share, comment. We'd love to hear from you. Until the next time on the Simple Mile,